Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Go video. In this video, I'm going to be showing all of you how to catch Palkia consistently using excellent throws. Now, I'm sure by now most of you guys do know how to use the circle lock method, but just in case you don't, I've actually gone ahead and made it its own separate video, so if you still need to reference it, there will be a link at the end of the video as well as in the description below. But what I would mainly like to focus on in this video is going to be the throwing pattern for Palkia. Palkia is actually a very difficult legendary raid boss to catch given that it is so far away, and landing those excellent throws can be very challenging from what I've seen, as well as from what I've experienced. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys not only how to time your throws effectively, but as well as how to land those excellent throws every single time. And so before we go ahead and get started, if you guys do enjoy this video, feel free to hit that like button down below, and if you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing for more Pokemon Go content like this. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So first off, I want to go ahead and go over the circle size very briefly just to give you guys an idea on where you want to set up. So go ahead and set up right about there, and that should be more than enough to land those excellent throws. You don't need to go smaller than that, so just keep that circle size in mind. Now with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the most important part of this video, the throwing pattern. And so like usual, what you guys want to do is you want to wait until that attack animation starts. That's when you want to start winding up your Pokeball, and then ultimately you want to throw it as soon as Palkia brings its arm back. So pay attention to when Palkia brings its arm back, and then that's when you want to release the Pokeball. Now I'm going to go ahead and roll back the clip right now because I want you guys to pay attention to two things here moving forward. Now normally I can just tell you to throw to the middle, the right side, or to the upper right corner, but this one actually requires you to have the right kind of wind up as well as throwing to a very specific position in the upper right corner. So let's go ahead and roll back the clip right now so I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. What you want to do is you want to start winding up in a circle as I am on screen, and you want to throw to that upper right corner, but pay attention to exactly where I throw in the upper right corner. It is very crucial that you guys make sure that you hit it on this one spot, because if you don't and you end up throwing it too high, you're going to overshoot your throw, and if you end up throwing it too low, you're going to undershoot your throw. More often than not, I actually see this happening in raids, and it actually happened to myself quite a bit as I was trying to learn this, and so that's why I'm really emphasizing that you have to throw in this specific upper right corner. Honestly, as soon as you do it a couple of times, it'll start to feel natural. That's kind of how it was for me. After the first few times, I started to get the hang of it, and then I was able to get those excellent throws every single time. And now with that being done, let's go ahead and watch everything back together now in one motion. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and wait for that attack animation to start. That's when I start winding up the Pokeball in a circle like that. Then I throw it as soon as Palkia brings its arm back, and that ultimately lands on the excellent range right as it reappears like usual. And that's basically all there is to it, guys. I know it kind of seems a little complicated, but as always, I highly recommend watching this over as many times as you need to. Personally, I think it's all about practice, and doing this multiple times, you will eventually just get the hang of it, and it's gonna feel like second nature. Honestly, I've done tons of these throwing tutorials in the past, and I feel like giving you guys these visual examples is the most beneficial part of these, because you guys can see for yourself exactly how I'm throwing it, and so ultimately landing these excellent throws every single time is going to increase your catch rate. It is not going to guarantee that you will catch Palkia, as that was not the case for me today actually. I did not have the best luck, even though I was able to get these very consistent excellent throws. I unfortunately did have a 98% IV Palkia run away on me, but that was just due to bad RNG. The excellent throws did increase my chances, it was just bad RNG at the end of the day. And so if that does actually happen to you, don't let it discourage you. I know I was pretty disappointed when my 98% IV did run away on me, but at the end of the day, it is just bad RNG. If you are landing these excellent throws every single time with the Golden Raspberry, you are giving yourself the best odds of actually catching this Pokemon, and that's pretty much all you can do. So like I said, just keep on practicing, watch this video over as many times as you need to get the concept down, and you will be a pro in no time. But with that being said, guys, that is pretty much going to do it for this one. I think I've kind of gone over everything. Like I said, look over these visual examples as many times as you need to. Some will get it faster than others. But yeah, I really do hope you guys are able to get yourselves a solid Palkia. Palkia is actually a very good legendary Pokemon to have. It's one of the best dragon type attackers. Not only that, because of its water type as well, it is very, very good against Palkia as a raid boss. So definitely make sure to get your hands on a lot of these. I really hope that this throwing tutorial does help you guys catch more. But with that being said, that is pretty much going to do it for this video. So if you guys did enjoy it and found it helpful, feel free to hit that like button down below. And if you guys do want to see more Pokemon Go content, make sure to hit that subscribe button for future videos. And I will see you all real soon in the next one.